All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today we're jumping right into a chess event that's, well, it's a game changer. It strips everything back to its core and basically throws the world's best players into this high-stakes battle of pure, raw creativity.
And it really all boils down to this one simple but kind of profound question. What if chess wasn't about who has the better memory? What happens when you just erase decades of opening theory and force these super grandmasters to actually think for themselves from the very first move? Well, what you get is something pretty incredible.
And this slide, right here, it just lays it out perfectly. On one side, you've got classical chess. The prep for that is endless hours studying these super established lines, right? Moves that have been analyzed for literally centuries. But freestyle chess? Nah. It just takes all that homework and throws it right out the window. This is all about raw talent. It's about adapting on the spot. So how exactly does it do that? Well, it's all about this one magic number, 960. That's how many different possible starting positions there are for the pieces on the back rank. Think about that. You're almost never going to see the same game twice.
So yeah, this format, you'll also hear it called Chess 960. It was literally invented for one reason, to kill that tedious opening prep. It's meant to create this totally new kind of battlefield, a real test of who truly understands the game of chess on the deepest level.
And listen, this isn't just some fun side tournament. The stakes here are absolutely massive. For the very first time, the World Chess Federation, FIDE, is putting its official stamp on this. They're crowning an official world champion in this format. We're talking about history being made right here.
And the whole championship? It's not a marathon, it's an all-out sprint. Super condensed, super high intensity. There's just no time to get comfortable or ease into it. We're talking 3 days of just relentless, non-stop pressure, all leading up to crowning a completely new kind of chess king.
Okay, so what I find really fascinating about this whole setup is just how unbelievably brutal day one is. Sure, they call it the group stage, but honestly, a better name might be the crucible. So you start with 8 players, and these aren't just any players. We're talking about the absolute elite of the chess world, the giants of the game. But here's the catch. They only get one day, just a single grueling session of rapid-fire games to prove that they belong in the knockout stage. Because, and this is crazy, by the time that one day is over, 4 of them, half the entire field, are just gone, wiped out. Their shot at becoming the first ever freestyle world champion? It's over before it even felt like it started.
Commentator Tanya Sajdev just sums it up perfectly. The pressure is insane, the stakes are off the charts, every single day is judgment day. If you have a bad day, you're out. Done. There is just zero room for error.
So, who are these titans brave enough to face this kind of pressure? Let's get into the contenders, because this format created some absolutely fantastic storylines right from the get-go.
First up, of course, you have Magnus Carlsen, the GOAT. But even the greatest of all time has a potential weakness here. He has this reputation, you see, for being a bit of a slow starter. And in a tournament this cutthroat, a slow start could be an absolute disaster.
Then you've got Fabiano Caruana, Mr. Consistency. This guy is always near the top, always in the conversation, but he's never actually managed to win a big freestyle tournament. So the big question for him is, can he finally get over that final hurdle on the biggest stage of them all?
And you absolutely cannot sleep on Levon Aronian. This guy came into the tournament as the hottest player on the planet, having won the last 2 events back-to-back. His style, this super creative, almost carefree approach, it feels like it was tailor-made for freestyle chess. He is freestyle.
Okay, so you've got this brutal, high-stakes format. You've got these amazing player narratives. So the million-dollar question is, does it actually deliver the drama that it promises on paper?
Well, all you have to do is look at the results from the very first round of matches. The answer is a huge, resounding yes. Right away, the big favorites were immediately thrown into the fire.
Think about it. The format delivered instantly. Magnus, the slow starter, he starts with a draw. Not a disaster, but not ideal. Fabiano, hunting for that elusive win, he gets a massive, crucial victory right out of the gate. And Levon, the guy who was supposed to be unstoppable, he loses a completely chaotic game on time. All those big pre-tournament storylines were put to the test for move 1.
And all of this really leaves us with one big final thought. In a world where computers and AI have solved so much of traditional chess,
Is this the future? This incredibly intense, creative, and totally unforgiving format, where human intuition and raw talent are all that matter, could this be the true future of competitive chess at the very highest level?